welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I take another first look, this time at Dragoncliff by Meta Interaction. And it released on May 11th, 2018. Now, I've had my eye kind of on this game for a little bit. I'm like, it looks kind of cool. I don't know, maybe. Anyhow, I went and I got my hands on the game, and I gotta say, it's a lot of fun. It's one of those games you can kind of sit back, play, and enjoy, and you don't have to put like a tremendous amount of thought. You can just kind of veg or zone or chill or whatever you want to call it, and just have fun playing the game, and you can keep building upon and building upon. So we're just gonna hop in, we're gonna get started, we're gonna play. It's like I said, it's gonna be a first look video. If you guys really like this and you want to see like a full series of it, let me know in the comment section. So let me know what your thoughts are on the game. I just decided to play for about an hour last night. I really had a lot of fun, so we're gonna play again. So we're gonna create a new, I guess, save file. And my lord, our empire is infested with monsters, and the emperor is deeply concerned. All neighboring towns have devoted every resource possible, recruiting adventurers and hunting invaders, hoping to attract his majesty's attention. As a poor town with scarce supplies, this monster hunting movement may be our only chance for survival, if we can really meet his majesty's requests. The wooden forest outside of town has long been occupied by orcs. In these past few months, these orcs have been causing quite some trouble for our residents. They steal food, kill little animals, harm children, and stare at the pretty ladies. Insert other generic bad deeds here. You know, all those bad things bad creatures just can't stop doing. I would suggest our adventurers explore that area. Alright, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our town. It's quite quaint and lovely. There's no scrolling or moving around. We're stuck within this town. These probably all mean stuff. It gives you like things to do, like quests to do and figure out and everything else, and it does give you a little bit of guidance on how to get those things accomplished and everything else, but it's not super handholdy. That's one of the reasons I spent as much time as I did. Also, I enjoyed it, but I spent as much time as I did playing last night was because I wanted to see what the game had to offer, and I wanted to struggle through some of the less obvious things, so I kind of know what I'm doing now. Alright. So we paused. I don't know that pausing is really something I need to do in town, but I did anyway. In order to survive in this chaotic empire... Whoa, you hear my voice there? It just like died. In order to survive in this chaotic empire, we need to be able to conduct explorations. Explorations will bring valuable resources for our town. So there we go. We're just going to go full on... was it puberty mode? Yeah, we're going to go that. Explore level 1 of Wooden Forest, and defeat the final boss. Alright, that seems pretty straightforward, right? Yeah, okay, good. Because that's what we're doing. Alright, so let's go take a look at our adventurers. We have ourselves the Street Man. We have ourselves the Drunk Reader. Okay. And we have a Killer. So a normal assassin, and a normal balanced. So physical damage, lightning damage, and poison damage. Interesting. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is actually go on an adventure. So we'll click adventure down here at the bottom, and we're going to go here, and we're going to do level 1. But there's a problem. We can't start an adventure because we have nobody in our team. Apparently you can have up to 3 teams. I'm assuming you can only bring 1 team along. Again, I've only played for about an hour. I don't know everything, but... we need to put people in the team. So there we go. That is done. And it's going to be pretty straightforward to start with. So bear that in mind. Yeah, I'm fine with that. So let's begin our adventure. It's pretty straightforward. There's not a lot to do. Oh, I'm paused. There's not a lot to do when the fighting happens. There's going to be basically a turn timer up here. And there's going to be rage. Anytime you're hit or an enemy is hit or struck or whatever you want to say, you gain rage. And then with those rage points are accumulated during battle actions. You will be able to use these 3 abilities here, even though it's kind of in reverse order for us. And these 3 abilities do various different things, but they are the usable things with a rage resource. And that's really kind of all you get to do as far as the battles go. So, let's do it. So if you press 1, 2, and 3, those are the different things. Alright, so Rage, Crash, unleashes 3 hits to random enemy units, and each hit deals 90% of output capacity physical and 70% of output capacity caster's elemental damage. It's an aura tactic. Increase all of casters' resistances by 20%. Now, we have to get through the entire fight without anyone dying. Now, I am going to actually use this right now. It's one of our stronger abilities. It looked like we took all 3 hits on that guy. Thankfully, they're breaking up some of their attacks. Our second one is drunkenness. Increase all party something. We're about to fight the boss here. Hum hum. Food delivery from nearby town. That's really a funny way to beg for mercy, Big Orc. To eat or not to eat, that's the question. As food, you are mandated to be eaten. Alright, so we're going to pause here so I can continue to unwrap everything that's going on. So this is the turn timer. As you can see, he's slightly faster than us, so he'll move first. We store rage from area to area, so we're at 100 rage. We want to use that before this goes, and we will. Our drunkenness, increase all party members' skill targeting number by 1, and it lasts for 2 turns. And every turn there's a 20% chance of adding 1 skill target for the caster. I don't know what that means exactly, but I use it frequently, so it's fine. And then we have 1,000 Knives. Dispels 1 positive effect from all enemy units, and it deals 125% of output capacity for physical and for caster's elemental damage. And increases the caster's strength. That one cost 85 rage. I may lead with that one. And then we get to see the basic attack. Swordsmanship, 100% and 100% to a random enemy unit. 90 and 90 to a random enemy if it critically hits, and increase the caster's critical damage by 15% for 3 turns. And finally, 100 and 100 to the enemy with the highest health points. There you go. Alright, we're going to hit play. We're going to go ahead and we're going to blast them with the little dagger thingies. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. Increase our skill targets, whatever that means. And I'm going to bash him, and he's going to go down on our next move. And we said good day, sir. There we go. We got through our first battle. Now, it appears that we have right now at this point chest rarity boost. Increase the rarity of chest spawn by 0%. The maximum boost is 1,000. So essentially, every time you get a chest that's beyond normal, it resets it, I want to say, down to 0. And then anytime you get a normal chest, it will actually up it by a fairly significant amount. We got a really good one to start with, I believe. Yep. There we go. We got an ancient one, and we got a really, really good blade, too. So there you go. The Who Leather. We got a Dead General Spirit. We don't have any... Oh, we do. We do have sockets. Well, there you go. That's going to be really, really good. Alright, so that's going to basically go on our street man or whatever he was. And then we get these resources which we need to do other things with. So, it'll all come together. Alright, we have done it. We have achieved our victory here. In order to survive in this chaotic empire, we need to be able to conduct explorations. Alright, we did that. So we got 100 wood, 100 ore, 100 hide, we got cloth gown recipe, and a wooden sword recipe. We're going to complete the quest. What an encouraging surprise! Our weapon shop and armor shop haven't been open for business for ages. With these materials, we can finally craft powerful equipment for our adventurers. Additionally, we have also acquired practice points during our exploration, which is like experience. Adventurers can be leveled up by spending practice points. Every 5 levels, adventurer is rewarded, or an adventurer is rewarded with 1 talent point that can be used to further advance the adventurer's battle ability. During battles, rage points can be slowly accumulated, and can then be used to release powerful tactics. My lord, I would suggest you have a look at these powerful tactics. Alright, sweet. So, practice, use any tactics in battle 15 times. Those are the skills like the triple hit and the lightning sword thing and the drunkenness. And then the collector. Produce 1 weapon and 1 armor. If we want to expand our town and attract more residents, it is crucial to have a strong economy. Resources collected during explorations can be used to produce equipment, which can then be used to equip our adventure team or sold for profit. A wooden wand, a copper-coated plate, and wood, and iron. No, I'm sorry. Wood, ore, and hide. Alright, so what are we going to do? We're going to go here, and these are the things that we can make. I'm actually going to make only one of these. And that's because that's the armor shop. Okay, we're gonna go over here to the weapon shop. And unfortunately, the only things that we can make right now are the wooden swords, so we're gonna make 2 of those. And then we're gonna go back to the armor shop, and we're gonna make, I believe, 2 of these. And then we're gonna go down here, and we're going to do a couple things. First, we're going to use this on this sword. Okay, I have no idea what that did exactly. I think it increased the effect hit rating, the critical damage rate, and the physical damage enhancement. So it's a really strong sword. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it over here on him. Just going to right click to do that. We're going to give them both a wooden sword. And we'll give them... Oh, his primary attribute is strength, I'm sorry. We'll give you this. We'll keep the other one for later. We'll give you this as well. And he's feeling pretty good about himself. Alright, I know we have another gem, but this is an intelligence gem, and I don't want to get it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw a level up here. So he's level 2 now. Throw a level up onto you, and that's it. That's all we can do with the points. These are our practice points, and they were used to actually level us up. So with that, we're actually done with the collector quest, so we can complete that one. My lord, while reading stars and practicing some divination last night, I managed to find this colorful piece of blueprint under the table. Look how shiny, huh? I believe it is an inn blueprint for sure. With an inn, we can recruit more adventurers. Exciting, isn't it? Sure. There are so many interesting and powerful adventurers in the world. If we keep an eye on our little inn, we may be able to find some epic adventurers to support our exploration and monster hunt. I'm pretty sure I've seen one guy the other day. Oh man, this guy could eat 10 giant bowls of noodles in one seating under 30 minutes. Can you believe it? One seating. Holy bleep. My lord. Wait, why are you staring at me like that? Oops. Oh, my lines, right. If we can manage to assemble a group of powerful adventurers, we will win trust from the Dragon Court in no time. Well, that was weird. Okay, the inn has always been a great place to meet up with different adventurers, and some may be interested in applying for permanent jobs in our small town. If you find yourself short of gold, we can always go to the adventurer panel to sell unused equipment. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have a lot of unused equipment, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. I'm going to produce one more of these. And once that's done, it's going to be okay. I think I will probably craft... I'll craft a few wooden wands. We'll sell some of them. And sometimes when you craft, you get exceptional quality stuff made, which is kind of neat. We're going to go here and we're going to check it out. This is not what was going on before, but anytime we go on a mission, we can actually get a resident to stay, and the residents all have different things that they do. So I'm going to actually grab this resident right here, and I'm going to approve her, and the others are going to run away, and now she is part of it. We have up to 5 that we can have. So that's not too bad, and the inn's over here, and there's a priest. Yeah, there's a priest for 500 gold. We cannot quite afford her yet because we have absolutely no money. Mostly. So yeah, there's that. I'm going to give the staff to you. Or the wand, I suppose. And we're going to give this to you. And then we're just going to sell the rest of this stuff. Sell all the same type. And sell. Okay, we're ready to go on another adventure. Right now we're up to 330. Our next adventure should bring in a little bit of money, plus we'll be able to sell and craft some more stuff, and it'll be fine. All right, I'm ready. We're just gonna stay on the same level until everybody hits level 2 or 3. So we're gonna speed it up a little bit this time. We're a bit stronger, so it should be much quicker. Okay, we're a lot stronger. We're not just we're a significant amount stronger. Boom, completely annihilate it. Now the boss. He's gonna stand there. He's gonna be all like, "I'm a boss. What's going on with me?" And you're done. All right, so there we go. Much easier. And it looks like we got normal. So we got up a 90% boost for next time getting a higher chance at getting a more fanciful chest with good stuff in it. So we're going to craft, I guess, a few of these. And then we're going to go over here. Oop, not over there, I'm sorry. We're going to go over here and we're going to craft a few of these. And that should allow us basically to get our person in here. I was unaware that we had to use like crafting materials, because when you go to craft these things, it's not going to show up now. But at the bottom it shows 55 gold. Apparently that's how much they're worth. I thought it cost me that much. So when I first did this, I was just basically going over and over and over again into the adventures to get like things to sell, like win out of the chest. So it took me a really long time for me to do this. But I've learned, and now you've all learned too. Okay, so we're going to sell all that. We have more than enough for what we need. We're going to go over here. There's two people now. There's the healer, and then there's another drunk assassin. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hire you. And now we're gonna get the path to adventure done. We're gonna get some practice points that we can now use. Good news, everyone! Good news, my lord. When you were busy building that small inn, I managed to borrow this shiny piece of blueprint from our neighbor town. I'm pretty sure it is a blueprint for a shop. With shop, or a shop, our small town will be able to purchase rare goods from other parts of the Empire. These goods ranging from adventuring supplies to powerful equipment. Unfortunately, trade routes can experience quite some delays due to monster invasions, and the shop catalog can only be updated rather slowly. However, my lord, our shop workers can follow adventurers to speed up trades along or upon successful adventures. In other words, with more successful adventures means more frequent shop catalog updates. And the more challenging the adventures are, the better products we can stock up. Okay. And we got awarded a whole bunch of stuff, but we're going to go take a look here. Products from all over the Empire are sold in the shop. It can be quite helpful if we stock up on battle supplies. And we'll actually make a giant chunk of money if we do that. However, we're not quite ready to do that just yet. We're going to go ahead and we're going to upgrade you. And upgrade you. We're going to equip some stuff for you, because we're not monsters. Oh, I sold... Oh, I guess that's fine. Yeah, we'll level you up again since you are kind of a heavy hitter. We're just going to kind of go like an even flow across the board. Once we get 5, we're able to unlock like a talent point. The talents aren't super fanciful or awesome right now at the lowest level, but I assume as we get further in, they become pretty cool. Anyway, the shop is open, but if I recall correctly, everything's really expensive. Yeah, 400 is the cheapest thing. We only have 236, which means we get to go on another adventure. Since it was so easy last time, we're going to go on a level 2 adventure, and we're going to bring our healer person along. So there we go. We're going to confirm it, and we're off. And we'll go at the slightly faster speed. I'm totally okay with that. We are still quite strong for what we're fighting. We'll be able to breeze through it, but we can't unlock level 3 until level 2 is defeated. I'm going to use that skill mostly just because I really want to get the 15 of the same skill used. Done, so there we go. That was pretty basic and pretty easy. Alright, so we got a rare one or something like that. Yeah, and there we go. We got a rare staff. So we weren't able to actually use the staff last time for her. I'm actually going to give it to our boy here. Not this guy, this guy. Okay, int, you have strength. Okay, and then you're going to get the wooden staff. And yeah, we'll level you up. And we'll level you up as well. Well, there we go. I'm just going to go back. We're going to do just a couple adventures in a row. So hopefully you're okay. We'll go up to maybe level 4. And we'll stop adventuring at that point. Like I said, it's not super complicated or difficult. It's a game you can just go and have fun with and just play through and do whatever you want, you know? It's not an overly stressful or super hard thinking game. Just kind of go, shut your mind down, and just have fun. And you can speed it up way more. You can put it like on super turbo mode. So one of the cool things, and I'll show you the priest. I kind of skipped over her. Alright, we got a rare sword. We'll give that to our other guy. And some more attributes and stats. I'm going to slow it down in town because, again, I don't know if anything happens in town that we need. Let's go here first. Let's go to you. We'll equip that one. And I suppose we can sell this. There we go. Alright, so I was going to show you the priestess. Alright, so this is her normal attack. Recovers 100% life to a friendly unit with the least amount of hit points. There is 50% chance of removing one negative effect from the target. And then for her rage-inducing thing, her tactic, if you will, it removes 2 negative effects from all friendly party members. Every turn, there's a 20% chance of removing 2 negative effects from a random friendly unit. So, good stuff all around. Pretty good. I like it. She's critical. You need a healer. There was an item I was able to get. It was a ring, and essentially what it did was this one right here. Friendly units have a 20% chance of returning back to... Oh, that wasn't this one. Basically, it was units who used a skill, or friendly units who used a skill on friendly units. It would sometimes go to 2. So essentially, she would heal the person with the lowest HP, and then it would also heal another random unit. It was a pretty cool combination thing. I liked it a lot. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to craft ourselves some more stuff. We go with, I think, a couple of these robes that look like they're a bit better than the other ones. And I guess I could probably do one of those just because it's there. We're going to go over here. It's not really anything that we want. We'll produce it just so we can sell it. Oh, we got a pretty decent staff there. An epic staff out of nowhere. Cool. We'll sell these. Oh, and we got one final one that showed up. And yeah, we'll equip that. And you already have one of those equipped. Alright, and we'll equip that too. Okay, and then again, we'll just sell the rest of these. We can check over here if we wanted to get another person, we could. And you'll notice there are different stats. This is growth potential. So he's only at an 18. He's got 1, 3, 2. This guy's at 25. Sometimes the stats will change. Like I found epic people. These guys are too close. It's not much of a difference. But I found epic people who were like really, really, really strong in comparison to what we had to begin with. We're going to go here. We're going to get this. It's going to give us a whole bunch of money when we turn this quest in. Finance management. There you go. 2,000 monies is ours. My lord, our small town is growing. With solid trade routes and a strong adventure team, it is time to expand our resident base. Residents can make dramatic contributions for town development. They may increase trade prices, enhance item productions, level up building facilities, and attract better adventure loots. Okay. That's weird. That's a weird phrasing. I like it. Some rare residents may contribute mystic resources. Every successful adventure will attract some more resident applications, and my lord may grant occupancy for one of them. Please be noted, however, my lord, that our town may only provide hospitality for a limited number of residents. It is also logical to occasionally dispel residents when their contributions are no longer needed for the town. Now, this may seem cruel, but these measures are inevitable if we want to make the town more prosperous and strong. No loyalty, ladies and gentlemen. No loyalty. Alright, we need a new citizen. We will do so. And unfortunately, these guys are all kind of... But we're going to go with this one. We can always get rid of them later when we get a better one. So there we go. And that gets us another chunk of money. Yeah, another giant chunk of money. My lord, our scout is located Purple Skin Orc. Okay. In Wooden Forest. It is time for us to fight back. Purple Skin is quite a brutal creature. Be prepared, my lord. Alright, I have confirmed it. He is on level 8 of the Wooden Forest, so we'll have to go there. Orcs from the Wooden Forest are a great danger to our town. Since we have established a strong adventure team now, we may be able to defeat them once and for all. And then we still have to use it. We've only used it 6 times, so we have a few more things to clear. We're just going to hop in and get to it. Go to number 4. And we'll speed it up a bit here. I'm going to use Crash quite a bit. We are going to get slapped around a bit. These guys are a bit stronger. I wouldn't say they're insanely powerful, but a bit stronger. Alright, and I apologize for the armchair squeakage. Well, this is actually a boss. That's interesting. Well, it was. Now it's just dead. Ba-ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Alright, so she healed us up, and now we're finally at the real boss. And we're just going to go ahead and take most of them down. And increase our whatever. And he's just donezo. Taking them out. There it is. Chest. Aha! We got another rare. Okay, I'll take it. Eh. Stuff that we will be able to sell. Now you see we have a purple adventurer that showed up over here. To hire him is 900. He is a street man just like our other guy, but he's epic balanced. So his stats should theoretically grow quicker than the other folks' stats. So I'm going to hire him. Again, there's a lot of stuff I don't know yet. Like, I have no idea what any of these things mean at all. None whatsoever. Oh, they tell us. Oh, that's awkward. Effect resistance rating. Effect hit rating. Interesting. Anyway, we're just going to hire the guy. It's fine. We are going to actually ninja all your stuff. Yeah, I know. We're a terrible person. It's fine. We're going to give it to him. And he can enjoy that. We're going to build some other stuff for our boys. Don't worry too much. He's going to be our first level 5. We're going to get the talent. So first, there's some interesting ones. Increase the chance of stun on hit by 5%. It's still okay. There's an increased rage efficiency, 8% per level. Vitality, increase your HP basically. Taunt. This is the one that I want. I want him to be able to taunt the enemies to attack him, because he's going to have more HP and everything else than the others, more than likely. You also have Effect Mastery, 10%. I don't know what that means. Or Resist Enhancement. Resistance Enhancement, increase all resistances. I'm going to go with a Taunt on hit. So there we go. I'm also going to level him up a little bit, and that's going to do it for our extra points. Now we need to go build ourselves some armor and another sword, I guess. So we'll produce the sword, and we'll go over here and we'll produce the armor. What's this? It's like we have a robe. That's new. I don't remember seeing that before. Alright, we'll produce 7 of those and see where that puts us. As I said, we're about out of time for the first look video, but this should give you a rough idea of how the game works. And, well, you should know by now whether or not it's something that you really like or you really hate. I would probably say you guys should like it, because I think it's quite good. Like, I enjoy this. There's a lot of menus to navigate, a lot of stuff to do, and it's not 100% clear when you first play, but I feel like it's still not too bad. I'm going to kick you out. And we're going to get this peasant in. Yeah! Increased practice points gained. Oh, that's cool. So there we go. We just replaced one of them. We have up to 5. We can add an additional one for 2,000. I don't want to do that right now. And I am curious to see... These have to be better than the ones that they're using now, right? Just a bit more vitality. That's fine, I guess. Alright, so we'll just sell a bit more of this stuff. And I assume it sells for a bit more. 75 versus 82. That's fine. Alright, well, let's go here and just check the rings real quick. Life, same thing. It's fine. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think I will leave you with that. We'll go on one more adventure, and then that's going to do it for the full team. We need to add our final individual. Select him. Confirm. I'm going to actually move him up the queue to the front line. There it is. I'm going to go to number 5. So you just keep going down, and as you continue on, more and more places will unlock, more and more buildings and things that you can do in town will happen. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I imagine as you get more and more stuff, there we go, our practice is complete. As we get more and more stuff unlocked, different types of units will be able to come along, and there'll be more fights, and there'll be different fights. Like, there was one where I kept getting debuffed. I had to keep using her tactic just to keep me alive, basically, to keep removing the negative buffs from us. And you get more rewards, you get faster, everything just becomes better. Better. But yeah, I mean, we've already come a long way with our little adventure crew, even to this point, so... There we go. Still wrecking fools, even our second guy. He was able to kill some fools there. Alright, and it looks like we are outpacing a few. And... boom. Feeling pretty good. And we have plenty of time left. I mean, we're not rushing anything. It's good. It's going well. And we took both of them down, and now it's time for the boss fight. We seem to be over-leveled for where we're at, so I'm not really worried about it. He'll hit us. He'll hit us. And I'm ready. Let's go and do some damage. And the heal. And the victory. There it is. So you get the gist of the idea, guys and gals. The game, once again, is called Dragon Cliff. It's by Meta Interaction, and it released on May 11th, 2018. Like I said, it's a bit more of a mellow game. I feel like I'm a bit more mellow, chilled, relaxed, cooled down when I'm playing this game. So if I lack any kind of enthusiasm, it's not due to the game being poor or me not liking the game. It's just because this is just a calming, relaxing game, and I like playing it. So I decided to share it with all of you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, any of that wonderful fun stuff, it'll all be down below in the description of the video, as it always is. And until the very next episode, give me a like, guys and gals, comment, let me know what you thought of the game, let me know if you want to see more of the game, like a full series. I could continue this, just let me know. Or I could just start over, maybe I'll up the difficulty, because right now it seems easy, though I don't know how difficult it will get. But again, comment, guys, let me know your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time in another First Look video series, or who knows what. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.